you describe the marketplace that you're operating in terms of obstacles to your success, or some strategic advantages that you think Opow has that will pave the way?
Opow's greatest obstacle to our success at this point is actually recruiting. The product is working extremely well. The sales team is really pulling in a great deal of business, and we just need to do more of it as quickly as we can. We're in one of these golden market moments where the market is growing extremely rapidly and is already huge, and it is really wide open right now. I repeatedly tell my team we own 2% of the market, and no one owns the other 98%. And that's the way we have to keep thinking about building our business. The strategic advantages that we bring, given our positioning and our timing in the market, are first a huge first mover advantage. We've been doing what we're doing now for 3 years. We've generated 2 years of energy savings results across almost a dozen utilities in very different geographies and with very conservative, very liberal populations, and consistently generating those results. And that's what our utility partners bet on when they partner with us, and that's actually how they justify paying us. So that first mover advantage of the results is enormous. And then as we've now come to scale, we will be serving over 10 million customers within the next 3 months. We have a critical mass of data to power much more robust analytics, as well as a critical mass of consumers to be able to really further our ambitions in the retail sector, partnering with people like Home Depot, Lowe's, et cetera. So,
that's good. Yeah. Very. So is there an ad?
I'd love a clock, because I'm like, was that 20 seconds or 50 seconds?
That was like probably 40.
That was really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was really long, chock full.
Still,
all right.
Good. The word I'm going to use is about 40 seconds. No, I don't know.
Well, I can cut it way down.
So
That's why. Okay, I was looking for that, so I'll be half as long now. Okay. I'll try.
Is that really that long?
Yeah.
Can you give me like a 20-second mark or something like that?
No, because you'll look at me. But we can give you feedback.
You can
okay.
pick me
That's fine.
when I bounce, and stuff.
Yeah.
Can you see me out of the corner of your eye?
So
that's even worse.
No.
Component to this,
position.
where you guys
the camera line.
are helping to, create grassroots movement kind of things, like people clamoring for this and contacting their utilities. Is there that kind of an element here too?
So, Opow plays a very interesting and delicate game in the way we sell our services, because the ultimate buyer, really in the utility industry, is almost always the Public Utility Commission in the state in which you're operating, not the utility. The utility is, in a sense, a very large and monopolistic service provider for the utility commission's interests. So our actual procurement partner is the utility, but the desire for the product and service often comes from the commission. And so we have a very sophisticated sales staff that is comprised also of regulatory experts and lobbyists and a whole network of lobbyists, and they work to play fairly and with both the utility commissions and the utilities.
50 seconds. Just to
Oh.
sense. I'm just telling you.
I know.
This is good.
I'm trying.
It's good.
Oh.
So describe some of, and you touched on a little bit of this, but we'll do it in 30 seconds for less. Tell me about some of the key milestones the company has hit to date.
We founded Opow in June of 2007. We hit our first sale in November of 2007. Third great milestone for the business was raising our Series B from NEA in November 2008. And then we exited 2009 with $10 million in annual recurring revenue and 1 million homes under management. And we're on track for a much bigger year in 2010 and 100 employees by mid-year. Pow!
Morale? Anything around here?
President Obama's visit was a once-in-a-lifetime event for almost everyone here at the company. It was a ton of fun, and it did end up having a pretty big positive impact on the business. We, of course, emailed everyone we knew, have met, and hope to meet in the future about the event, and it opened a lot of doors. as I was joking with some of the other folks on the team, when you email someone to ask them to meet with you, and then you casually mention that President Obama just last week deemed it worth his while to meet with you, they do take the meeting with greater frequency. So it was terrific, and it was a huge morale boost for the team. I mean, people were just on cloud nine for a week straight.
43.
That's good. There was a cut point.
There were two questions in there too, man.
You're right.
Absolutely.
Compound question.
The passion was great.
Good.
So some of these you've answered really well.
I'm happy to go back to any of them.
Yeah, let's go back for a short response on what is the
What is Opow? Oh, okay.
We'll do that one again too.
Yeah.
Actually, a little shorter,
Okay.
I think. But start with that if that makes more sense.
Yeah.
What is Opow?
Opow is an energy efficiency and smart grid software company. We partner with utilities to help them provide their consumers with much better information about their energy use.
Good. Very good. And what is the long-term goal for the company? Where are you taking it?
In the long term, Opow would love to be the company that helps people understand their own energy use and take action, take whatever actions they deem appropriate to reduce their usage. We think there's this huge space in opening up consumer awareness to home energy, and even extending out to small businesses. Nobody owns that space, and there's nowhere for consumers to go. And that's just a tremendous multi-billion-dollar opportunity. I think that can translate into very readily, and we feel like we're only a couple years away from being able to turn that into a public company, which would be terrific.
Cool.
That was a pause.
So I won't put anything back.
Opow's vision is to be the company that helps consumers make better decisions about their energy use. And it's just such a huge opportunity. People still have absolutely no idea about their energy usage, how to save energy, and even where they stand. And we're thrilled to be exploiting that huge open space and to bridge that gap.
Good, very good.
Great.
What age was 30?
Yeah, that was like fun.
Was.
I think that got us through all of the Opow stuff. I am asking a couple of questions about NEA, which I would probably make more for a website. Oh, you want to do it?
Yeah, there's one other one.
Yeah.
I love the 2% of the total market.
Oh, yeah.
2%
Do that again.
solar. I'd love that as a soundbite.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's such a great cut too.
Yeah. Okay.
So tell me about
Yeah.
Opow's position in the market.
And I'll say, we're already today, as a 3-year-old company, we are really having a tremendous impact on emissions. Already today, as a 3-year-old company, we are having a tremendous impact on emissions. Everywhere that we've been deployed, we have driven a between 2 and 3% reduction in energy use across what is now millions of homes across America. And to put that into perspective, the entire wind and solar industry today comprises less than 2% of the energy generation in this country. So we are having a huge impact on emissions.
That is beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And nobody uses comprises correctly. That's so nice. That's really nice. All right. So, are you happy with all this?
Very
okay.
pleased.
Good. So, why did Opow choose NEA as an investment partner?
We're thrilled to have NEA as our investment partner. We picked NEA because of the specific guys. We work very closely with Harry Weller and John Sakota, and all the guys out west that we met through the process. Scott. Oh man, I'm so bad with names. I knew this was a mistake.
Ronnie.
What's his name? No, the other guy. Kitu. Okay, I'll have to start over. Kitu. Forrest.
Lori, it's such a great name.
Yeah, it is a great name.